Barstool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker. Mostly Sports.
Welcome to Mostly Sports, presented by Jägermeister. I am Mark Titus. He is Brandon Walker. Connor Griffin is doing whatever the fuck he's been doing all week over there. Where the fuck this is. It is Friday. It's got to be Friday, right?
Before you read
Please
the ad,
tell me it's Friday.
Before you read the ad, I'd like to talk about something with you.
Okay.
There's just been one thing missing this week, in my opinion, from Mostly Sports. It's been a fun week. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Before the end of the week, let's get, me and you, put our money together. Let's get Ebo out here.
I think that would be a nice thing for us to do.
We need Ebo out here.
We need Ebo. Yeah.
Let's
do it.
Let's get him out here.
I never got a good explanation as to why he wasn't part of the crew in the first place.
No. And there's and there's some absolutely useless fucking people here.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
We're looking at like three of them right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get him here.
Right, me and you.
Yeah. We'll chip in our money and pay for his gas to drive down.
I don't really want to Google it though.
It is Friday, thank God it is Friday. Thank God TGIF is what I'm saying on this morning. We are live from New Orleans. We are brought to you by Jägermeister. Wherever you're at, if you're hanging with friends at the bar, maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with ice cold Jägermeister, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. And remember to check Jägermeister out at barstoolxjagermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister the Court, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mass Jägermeister U.S. White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last Mostly Sports before Patrick Mahomes becomes a 4-time Super Bowl champion.
Wow.
Before the Kansas City Chiefs win their 3rd straight Super Bowl, the first time in NFL history a team has won 3 straight. We are on the precipice of NFL sports and, dare I say, human history. This will be the greatest accomplishment.
It's something I didn't think was possible.
No.
And we're about to see it.
But the thing is, they will have beaten 3 different franchises in the Super Bowl in those 3 years, right? There's no way they would have beaten the same team twice. I mean, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Humiliating even for that team, if it were, in fact, to come
I think when you put it that way, all the pressure is on the Eagles in this game.
I would think so.
I think the pressure is squarely on the...
To avoid becoming the 2-time loser to the same team. Connor, thoughts?
Good morning.
Good morning to you as well.
I've had a great week. Love spending time with all you guys.
Didn't ask you any of that.
And I just want to say go Birds. And I think what you're doing right now is a bit distasteful.
Why is it... Wait, hold on. Even if I were talking shit, why is it distasteful?
I just think, you're trying to poke the bear a little bit early in this show. And
couple notes you got to be worried about, Connor. Couple notes.
Yeah.
I actually have 3 of them.
Yeah.
I have 3 slants for you.
Yeah.
Give me the slants.
Number 1, I was told that the Marriott here in New Orleans is the Good Luck Hotel.
Oh.
That when they have national championships here, when they have they've had Super Bowls here in the past.
Yeah, many.
The team that stays at the Marriott is the team that wins the big game.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know who's staying at the Marriott this time around.
I do.
Do you know?
I do.
Okay.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks for you. That sucks for you, Connor. It's the Chiefs.
They got the winning hotel.
I had a local guy told me that, a guy I trust with my life, really. I trust with my fucking life. He wouldn't look me in the eye and lie to me about that.
When did you meet him?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay, all right.
A couple days ago. Yeah, he said the Marriott's the Lucky Hotel. Okay. Number 2, you saw the news this week that your exciting whites want to start a podcast?
Yes.
You don't love that. You can't love that. There's no way that you can love Super Bowl week that the white guys on the Philadelphia Eagles are talking about.
Are they just going to have a whites podcast, though?
I don't know. One of my biggest takes. It actually might be like...
Cover all the exciting news in whitedom?
I mean, we'll fit right in a Barstool.
Yeah.
It might be the take I will die on, and my biggest take for the rest of my life. If you are a cornerback, you cannot have a podcast. Cannot have a podcast.
Which,
how many... Early timeout.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Cornerbacks have to be the cockiest guys on the field.
Why?
Cornerback, because they have a thankless position, they have a tough position, but they got to have a short memory and they got to be full of swagger and confidence. Those are the guys that would make the best podcast co-hosts.
If you let a setback crush you, you're not going to survive as a cornerback.
Right.
Obviously, post-playing career, yeah.
So you're scared of receivers? Is that what you don't want to put anything out there because you're scared of big bad receivers?
I just know, your guy, Big Play Slay, who has turned it around and has had a very good season since he was on Bum Watch. Mm-hmm. He would go on his podcast and just talk that talk and then didn't back it up on the football field.
But now he is.
What does any of that matter?
I'm just saying there were plenty of moments that
he
was talking with Micah Parsons and being all buddy with him and everything. I don't necessarily.
But what's that got to do with him being a cornerback?
Because they are in a position where even if they're at the best of the sport. Mm-hmm. There's a short shelf life, and eventually, you are going to get toasted, and it's going to come back at you. It's like my old, before I got onto the Jared McCain wave and everything. If he has a bad game, people automatically go to the TikToks. It's that type of thing.
So can a quarterback have a podcast and then go out and throw 2 picks?
It was C.J. Stroud, right? That was the clip where C.J. Stroud was it C.J. Stroud and Darius Slay?
Yeah,
is that the clip we saw?
No. C.J. Stroud was talking to another cornerback. He was talking to another guy who was like, "Hey,
was he on Slay?" Yeah. What was the clip we saw? It was earlier this season where C.J. Stroud's like, "You're talking too much on your podcast."
It might have been.
I think that's living in your head a little too much.
Possibly.
I think you saw that clip and now you're. I forget who it was. Somebody figure that out.
I think you're anti-athletic freedom. These guys have First Amendment rights.
No.
Find that clip for me. Find the clip.
TJ.
Fasoli, find the clip.
Fasoli, find that. Jake ass.
It's so good, dude. It's so fucking good. All right, so that's slant number 2.
Yeah.
Is that I saw the white men of the Philadelphia Eagles want to start a podcast.
Right.
Which, has to worry you.
How many?
Leading up to Super Bowl.
Yes. Huh?
How many?
How many what?
Whites.
2.
2 whites.
Reed Blankenship.
Third slant.
Okay.
All the Philadelphia Eagles reportedly have diarrhea right now.
Yes.
All of them. Every Eagle has diarrhea.
But shout out John Clark. He was talking with Vic Fangio yesterday, and they released a clip, and Vic Fangio says Jalen Carter should be all right. And I don't know if it had to have been him.
Who's John Clark?
Had to have been him. He's a local Philly reporter.
Sure.
I could have sworn I saw Jalen Carter on the street last night.
No shit.
Oh, my gosh. Was he having diarrhea?
No, he seemed totally fine. So that is my scoop. That is, I think I saw Jalen Carter on my way back from the convention center, and I think he was totally okay.
I think you did. It's one of your favorite
players. Oh, it was Richard Sherman's podcast. Yeah, he's talking to a bear. All right, so not the Eagles, but same concept. It's a cornerback. Yeah,
right.
You saw this clip of C.J. Stroud.
Yeah. I just think it's very restrictive to not allow cornerbacks to have podcasts when we in America have First Amendment rights and we can talk that shit whenever we want to.
I'm pro First Amendment.
Are you?
What amendments are you not for?
Right.
What came out in 1920?
You're talking about? Oh, is that prohibition or is that women vote?
No, we were getting into it's women's rights.
Yeah,
but I love women.
Women's rights. Just women. Women had literally no rights.
Yeah. We invented women's rights in 1920.
Women.
But Jalen Carter, I think is okay.
You thought you saw him on the street. I will say, just because, the audience might not know, you might not even know Connor's credibility for spotting celebrities, because there's not a long track record there. So how trustworthy of a source is he? I was walking with Connor a couple days ago, and he taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, holy fucking shit, dude, that's Myles Garrett just walking out.
I said it might be.
The guy walking in front of us that he believed to be Myles Garrett was probably like 5'11".
Yeah. Yeah.
Had a big belly jiggling. I don't know. I have no idea what made you believe it was. Could be Myles Garrett.
Somebody stopped him.
It was a black man, so there was that. Right. That was
halfway.
Somebody stopped him on the street.
That at least, but
somebody stopped him on the street and took a picture with him. And then I couldn't get a good look at his face, but I had seen earlier in the day that Myles Garrett was in a similar gray jumpsuit.
This is a double whammy. This was a famous person. You incorrectly thought it was Myles Garrett, and you couldn't correctly identify who it was.
But I like this. No. I think this is how you should just go through life, Connor. Is just like you see someone, you decide that's a famous person. You don't even. Yeah, you're just like I saw.
Yeah.
Talk to Stephen Che. Talk to Stephen Che. When we were at the casino, I said I think that's either Von Miller or Vernon Davis. I can't make out who was in the distance, and it turned out I met Vernon Davis. I shook his hand. I was right.
Wow.
All right.
So. I saw Jalen Rose check into the hotel last.
Oh no!
We
almost. Oh my God! We almost had a perfect week. Too.
We almost.
Oh no! We were throwing a perfect game, and in the bottom of the ninth, we had audio issues. Fuck.
Stefan.
I'm going to give you guys a good reference as good as I can. Jesus. Saw Jalen Rose check into the hotel.
I love our tech team. I really do.
Yeah, they're great guys. Great guys.
I just,
Great guys.
You saw Jalen Rose?
I saw, yeah.
How'd he look? He looked good. He looked good.
Tall.
Yeah. How was the
tapered?
Yeah, I was gonna say his taper is. Yeah. He's got one of the best tapers.
The lines
going,
were good.
Really.
And then I went to dinner last night. And who am
shit!
I?
Did you just slap me on the knees? You said that.
Who am I? Bam! 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 Bam!
That's fucking Emmett Lagasse.
That's Emmett Lagasse. Yeah.
Lagasse.
Yeah. I went to
Degrassi.
I went to
Degrassi.
Yeah, I went to Emerald's, and they said, "Hey, if you go to Emerald's, bam, he's never there. He's never there." Mm-hmm. He was there.
He was there.
He was there. Yeah.
Nice. Did you get a picture with him?
They had it set up. I took a picture of him. They had it set up where the kitchen was behind this glass, and you could just watch them cook your food. And they put me and my wife on the front row, and he was just bam right there. Bam, bam.
Did you do that?
He never did that once.
What?
He also didn't even kind of cook. He just stood.
I never watched his shit. That was just him like putting
stuff in.
Every time did he do that, or is it every time he applies the fucking salt? He does it.
TJ.
Or was he just did he spam the BAM? Is what I'm saying.
I'm thinking out loud. There's got to be an Emerald BAM compilation, right? There almost has to be. But I almost think he had other noises too. Bang. I don't know.
Bada boom.
Could have been. Yeah.
Little paprika.
Huh? Yeah.
I can't talk.
Paprika.
I did my one social event of the Super Bowl week last night, and it ended up just being me screaming at the top of my lungs. Like, I suck at parties is what I learned. And I bump into people that I recognized, or I used to work with, whatever. There's a lot of sports media people, whatever. You like bump into these people, and they hit you with the hi, how are you?
Yeah.
And I should just say good.
Right.
But then I feel like I got to catch up. But it's so fucking loud in there.
What do you hit them
screaming. I'm like, yeah, we moved to Chicago about a year and a half ago. We really love it. The neighbors are great. We love the neighborhood we're in. We're fucking, And then I go home and I just got this throbbing headache and I lost my voice and I'm like, why didn't I just say, I'm good, man, how are you? But I don't do anything. So like I go out one night and I see people I know and I get excited and then I regret it.
So
and that's where I'm at.
I went to the same party.
So bad.
20 minutes is all I could do.
Yeah. It was so loud.
Too crowded, too loud, too everything, too much. I did 20 minutes. How long did you do?
Well, so I was told food was going to be served. Food was served at a different place. They shuttled us away from the party to the food elsewhere. I didn't eat, so I was held hostage and I was waiting for the food. The food ended up being served at like 11:15 p.m.
Oh my God!
It was very good, great food, but yeah. So I was out. I was out early, but we had a good time. But my throat is shot. Connor.
And the boys made history yesterday.
Shot.
We made history.
We did, yeah. We had a good day.
The first ever what? Okay, now we're not moving along until you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The first ever what?
Can I say it? The first.
Of course.
Why would you not be able to say
it? The first ever Mr. Ed's crawl.
Yeah.
Why would you not be able to say that?
I didn't know if you were leading to a bigger reveal.
Yeah, we went on a Mr. Ed crawl. Look at that shit. We went to 3 of the 96 Mr. Ed seafood places in New Orleans.
I did go, and I went back and got a shirt.
I gotta say, I am still confused as to whether it is a reference to the horse or not.
I don't think it is. I think it's a reference to a guy named Ed.
But you saw all the posts on the what the fuck are those for, by the way? Where you tie up your bike there?
For drunk people to lean on, I think.
Yeah, the posts that they have in the street, they had horse heads on them.
Yeah,
and they were right outside Mr. Ed's.
Did we notice if there were horse heads anywhere else?
I didn't know.
Aren't those for horses?
Why
tie your horse up?
How many horses are around? Bourbon Street. I guess
aren't those hitching posts?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're the hitchings guy.
Right. I believe those are for to tie your horse.
Yeah, but hitching posts historically don't have horses on them. They're just pieces of wood that you would hitch your horse to. They don't have to look like horses.
Hitchings posts.
Yeah.
Hey, hitchings. Hey, if I want to see a hitchings post.
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
All right.
I'm tired. It's Friday. You see? You want to do it? Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Bam, 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 bam.
This was the guy you saw. You went to his restaurant last night.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no, he's not going to do bam, is he?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, this guy. And that's what he does.
So he kind of did. He was gratuitous with the bams.
Yeah, he spammed the bam. But why wouldn't you spam the bam?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I thought there was a world where he just did one bam a show, and you're just edging, waiting for it to happen.
Oh yeah. It's like Kramer's entrance.
Yeah. And then he just bam, and everyone's like, "Oh God." Okay.
Connor.
Yeah.
Before you do that, we do have a Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
And when you're at these Super Bowl weeks, it does seem like the game is secondary to all this stupid bullshit. Mm-hmm. But in 2 days, your beloved Philadelphia Eagles will play the Kansas City Chiefs for the Super Bowl. Realistically, scale of 1 to 10. 1 being I don't think they have a chance to win. 10 being it is a certain victory. Where are you?
See,
1 is like no chance.
Just
10,
happy to be here. 1 is at least our logo is on the shirt that I bought at the store.
And 10 is
get our ass kicked.
Print the championship shirts now, bitches.
I think the more I talk about it, the more I think I'm jinxing it. But I quite literally am at like an 8 or 9 right now.
So, what are you laughing at, Mark? I'm just laughing because you left.
I'm at an 8 or a 9. I'm laughing at
Seems high.
you're playing the team that's won 2 Super Bowls in a row. And has
I
to be
know.
One of the
best
greatest
football
quarterbacks of
player
all time
to ever live.
They've
One
won
of the best
17
coaches to ever
straight
live.
one-score games.
I'm not saying the Eagles have no shot whatsoever, but an 8 or a 9 is just insane.
Maybe it's because I watched the Roan diss track. TJ, first thing I did when I walked in here was like, did you see Roan's tweet? And yeah, Roan put out a diss track for all the Kansas City Chiefs fans and everything. But I feel really good. Last Super Bowl against the Chiefs, final score was 38-35. To put up 35 points in a game where your leading rusher was Jalen Hurts, but your leading running back was Kenny Gainwell with 21 yards. Miles Sanders couldn't get going at all.
Yeah.
Like the run game was almost non-existent.
I feel like that version of Jalen Hurts was superior to the version of Jalen Hurts that the Eagles have now.
How come?
Well, this year he passed for less than 200 yards a game. I think he had 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He had some fumble issues early on in the season. Like, that one was capable of carrying a team. I don't feel like the 2025 version is capable of carrying a team like it did now.
Yeah, they're better running the ball, but a little one-dimensional.
Obviously, Saquon Barkley has changed the tenor of the team, and he is something that they can lean on, and they didn't have that back then. But still, I think it's mitigated a little bit by the fact that if the Chiefs do shut down Saquon Barkley, I don't know that Jalen Hurts is the answer.
Okay.
He's not. In fact, I'm going to report this. I had an AFC quarterback tell me last night that the Eagles cannot win unless they play good defense and run the football well. And I was
That's the other thing too.
I was like, damn, dude, that's pretty much like everything there is to do in a football game, isn't there?
And now the Eagles,
the defense this year is also significantly better than the team 2 years ago.
All right.
But anyway,
the Eagles' defense in the regular season gave up 278 yards per game. They were number 1 with a bullet.
No.
In the playoffs, in the 2 games they played and 2 games Chiefs played, they're giving up the exact same amount of yards, exact same amount of touchdowns. Like, there's no significant difference in these defenses once the competition got good in the playoffs. So, I think if I'm making everything even, and I have to have Saquon Barkley go off over here, or one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time go off over here.
I just think we're mitigating the impact.
You don't say mitigating just because I just used it.
Saquon, you guys can't win unless Saquon goes off.
I think we are.
Or did you agree with that? Or
we
not?
are.
If Saquon, if the Chiefs bottle up Saquon, do you think the Eagles could still win?
I'll change the verb I was using. We are belittling Jalen Hurts and his capability as a quarterback of maybe, because you're saying we have no chance. At the very least, can you admit
Never said we have.
Yeah, of course you have a chance.
No. If Saquon Barkley is taken out of the game.
Oh.
If Saquon Barkley's taking out the game, I don't think you have a chance.
I would agree with that. I don't think you have a chance if Saquon Barkley is. If Saquon Barkley,
if he's less than 50 yards, that's taken out of the game. Or less than 75 yards, that's taken out of the game.
I was going to say, yeah, less than 50 would
if there's a report
that'd be a
that
doomsday scenario.
He has diarrhea and a broken leg before the game.
Yeah, and maybe quits football, maybe retires.
I think you guys are absolutely fucked.
Jalen Hurts.
But he's going to play for you, and that's cool because he's really fucking good.
Like we put up 55 against the Commanders.
That's not a great football team. They just happen to get a little hot.
Happen to beat the Lions, who everybody said was
That's not the Chiefs.
Okay.
Scoring 55 against Commanders is cute, but that doesn't mean a goddamn thing Sunday night.
But the last game we saw him, Jalen Hurts, was spectacular. Mm-hmm. He has been able, in past postseasons, to put this team on his back. And that 2022 run, like that was, and now you say he's not the same quarterback.
All right.
I don't know exactly. We got a insane, like one of the best running backs that I've ever seen in Saquon Barkley. We've ridden him, which has decreased Jalen Hurts' significance and A.J. Brown's significance and Devonta Smith. But if there is a situation where we need them, they are there. And I think you saw that a little bit against the Commanders.
Well, Connor, when's your flight back to Chicago?
Tonight, 7:30.
So, you ready to tell him now?
Go ahead, Brandon, tell him.
So you're going to have to change that flight. Because me and Mark, out of appreciation for what you've done on the show, TJ, you got the graphic? We'll see you in Chicago Monday morning because we don't have anything for you. I don't know. Is there a part of you that thought I was for real?
No,
there?
fuck you.
There
was zero chance.
That was crazy.
No, it wasn't zero chance. You stopped breathing for a second. You stopped breathing for a second.
I wasn't even sure what was going on. I was just like saying, you just asked me if we're ready, and I was like, yeah, do it. I didn't know what was going on.
When you said put the graphic on, I was like, there's zero shot Brandon would put any pre-thought into making a graphic because he doesn't plan anything. That's not true. That was when I was like, okay, there's zero chance. There's zero chance he had a graphic made.
Well, now you're about to look foolish. TJ, get the graphic. See, you stop breathing again.
I'm just looking at it. I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for TJ to do something funny and maybe pull up I don't know, like a Lego titty or something like that. But I regardless of whether.
Would you rather have a Lego titty brought up or a ticket to the Super Bowl?
Ticket to the Super Bowl. I was checking.
You can only have one.
I was checking the tickets last night, and it was like.
Are they falling?
A little bit, but the problem is the fees will just eat your ass. Like they got.
Let me get some of the fees, man.
Hey, man, you got some fees?
Yeah.
I'm looking for fees. Anybody got any fees?
So I don't know. I was thinking about it, and I was like, God, it'd be like $3,000, at least, to get me in there. And I really want to be on the show Monday, win or lose. I really want to be in studio.
We need you.
I don't think you do want to be on the show in the losing scenario. Are you sure?
No. If there is one thing that I've learned from this job, it's that you have to be down for anything, and you have to face the music.
Yeah.
If you're put in a spot where you're talking shit or you're hype about your team and then they lose, then you got to face the music.
You've been handing out any fees this week in New Orleans?
No. But yeah, no. It has been weird, and I've had people tell me dude, you're already in New Orleans, it's the fucking Super Bowl. You're in your 20s. You don't have kids or anything. Just pay the $3,000. It's it's easy for you. I don't know if I could do that. So I'm just gonna go back and
I'll have the $3,000 to pay.
I will watch the game in the confines of my own apartment by myself, which is my ideal. Of the notepad. That is my ideal.
It is the best way to watch.
If Brandon was if Brandon was a huge Eagles fan, he would probably just stay and buy a ticket because $3,000's nothing to you.
Not a damn thing. No.
Yeah.
No,
but
you either.
Debilitating.
Yeah. I actually was going to buy a ticket just to tear it up. Just to keep an Eagles fan
Just to bring
away.
it on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
After the game, after you lose, I was going to hand you the ticket as a souvenir of the loss.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't have to go, bitch.
I was going to buy a ticket, rip it up in your fucking face. NFL honors were last night.
So Josh Allen
has been named MVP of the league. Not really a surprise, but also, I guess, a surprise. I don't know. It wasn't a foregone conclusion, right? It was Lamar and Josh, and Lamar Jackson gets first-team All-Pro, but Josh Allen is MVP, but Saquon Barkley is the Offensive Player of the Year in the NFL. Make that make sense for me.
I cannot. And I think I'm almost certain I believe Josh Allen should win the MVP. But then when I saw their stats up next to each other, Lamar Jackson's already won 2 MVPs.
Yeah.
This year he had 4,100 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and he ran for 915. That's one of the greatest statistical seasons in NFL history. Yeah. He's already won 2 MVPs. This is his best season, and he loses the MVP to Josh Allen, who has worse stats. But again, I guess, MVP is not totally about stats. But when you have a guy who's won 2 MVPs, has a better season, and doesn't win it, it's just crazy.
Yeah. I guess Josh Allen is good on defense in a way I didn't realize or something.
Yeah.
And that's why Saquon didn't win MVP. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
A running back's just never going to win MVP ever again.
How can you be the Offensive Player of the Year and then have another guy on offense win MVP over you? Is this participation trophy shit? Are they making sure everybody gets their own?
Yeah,
everybody gets their own little thing.
So.
Because Joe Burrow gets comeback player of the year for the second time. Like, Joe Burrow was sort of in the MVP conversation, even though the Bengals weren't good enough. And they're like, Joe, we'll come up with an award for you as well. Here's your second comeback player of the year. He's been in the league for 5 years. 5 years.
Am I stupid? What was he coming? Did he have a season-ending injury?
He's coming back from the video of him picking up the water bottle where it looked like he hurt his wrist. Remember that?
Oh, I see.
And I was one. I mean, I'm going to just be completely honest. I saw the video and I was like, he'll never play football again.
Is he still coming back from?
I don't think he'll ever play football again. And then
is he coming back from getting robbed and us finding out he had a Sports Illustrated supermodel sitting in his house?
He's coming back from that adversity.
Yeah, he's coming back from everybody finding out he was fucking an 11.
Yeah,
yeah, that's all.
Charging her fees. You know what I mean? He was probably racking up some fees. Her.
So Damar Hamlin he died on the field.
Yeah.
He came back just to kind of be on the field last year. That was enough. He should have won it then.
Yeah.
Now this year he actually comes back and is a legitimate football player again for the first time.
Probably should have won it this year.
He could have gone back to back as comeback player of the year. Instead he gets shut out. This is like Aaron Gordon in the dunk contest. He should have won 2 and he wins none. Except he didn't die. Aaron Gordon didn't die.
Can you imagine Damar Hamlin won back-to-back comeback players of the year?
But
Joe Burrow winning 2 in this short a span is pretty fucking stupid.
It's pretty shitty. It's pretty embarrassing to be like 25 and already have 2 comeback player of the year awards, right?
And I think if you're a player of Burrow's caliber, unless you missed an entire season, and then like Brady did that, right? Didn't Brady do that? Like where he blew out his knee, and then when he came back, he won comeback player of the year. I'm saying when he came back the next year, all right. He doesn't know. He doesn't fucking actually watch the football. He just tries to.
Did you see he got rejected by Belichick?
I did, yeah. He's not a.
You got to shoot your shot. Again, don't worry about that mic that's up here.
Brady. What was I saying? I was saying guys of that caliber winning comeback player of the year. That's gotta like almost sting a little bit, where you're like, I don't actually want this award. I want the MVP. I want the Super Bowls. I'm not.
Well, at the same time,
when you're Joe fucking Burrow, you're like, I don't. I mean, it was nice the first one he gave me, but
if you're a middling player, if you're a moderate player, and you're up for if you have an inspirational story, but you look and Tom Brady's coming back from injury,
right?
You're fucked.
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do
because he's going to be Tom Brady.
Yeah, we should. You should like almost start the season and have a certain like a group of players that just aren't eligible. If you're
right, too
like
good to be.
If you're a future Hall of Fame quarterback, you can't be comeback player of the year.
No,
that doesn't make any sense. That's not what the award's for. The award's for like the 45
Damar Hamlin,
or the Damar Hamlin that died, or yeah, I don't know, man. What anything else to get upset about the awards? I don't know. They all sort of made sense to me. Otherwise,
yeah.
Patrick Surtain went Defensive Player of the Year.
First cornerback in 5 years.
Fucking awesome all year for the Broncos.
Is he allowed to have podcasts?
Debatable. I don't know. That's like the Colin Cowherd backwards hat for me.
What do you mean?
So Colin Cowherd in 2007 seeing Ben Roethlisberger wear the backwards hat it elicited the same feeling as you watching a cornerback have a podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
But Colin Cowherd was absolutely eviscerated for that stupid-ass take.
Correct.
The entire time. Do you anticipate being eviscerated for this take because it's so fucking stupid?
Maybe, yeah, that's fine. That's one of my like old man gripes.
Oh, another thing that happened.
Oh shit!
I keep hitting you a lot. Another thing that happened. Did you see the Shannon Sharpe welcoming Sterling Sharpe to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
No, I missed that clip. I saw Sterling Sharpe is in the Hall of Fame.
I think the best videos we have now in sports are either scholarship awards or surprise announcements. And Shannon Sharpe surprised his brother by welcoming him to the Hall of Fame, but did it like he was just in his basement. Yeah, just find the video, TJ.
As TJ looks for that, if you like surprise announcements, this is just a good segue. You're going to love what I have for Connor.
Yeah.
TJ, if you could go ahead and for our resident Eagles fan, Connor Griffin. TJ, go ahead and
hit it.
All right, we'll get to that.
Be some sort of delay.
Yeah.
This is really mean. This is really fucked up. This is so mean.
What's mean about it?
It is mean. It is mean. But it might be funny. I don't know. It might be.
It's passing for funny to me.
Yeah.
It's giving me a little bit of enjoyment on this Friday. There you go. So she's opening the door. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about Shannon Sharpe's house. Nice house.
This is Shannon's house?
Yeah. I don't know. Could it look nicer?
You wearing glasses now?
Are we sure? It's a small
That
garage
can't be
door.
Shannon's house.
Nice. Happy to go see his brother.
Yeah.
Now, Shannon just happens to be waiting with a full camera crew. Good jerseys on the wall. What the fuck?
What y'all got going on here?
I don't know.
Welcome, bro. To your house.
Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Class of 2025.
TJ, go back a little bit. Go back. Just, yeah.
Fame.
To where we see Shannon. All right, there. That's just a shirtless picture of himself?
I like that.
That's just a shirtless. Is that him? I assume it has to be.
That is him, yeah. And he put it right by the poker table. Boys come over to play poker, and he's got to stare at fucking shirtless Shannon Sharpe. There's no way that's his house, by the way.
What is that? Just a condo that he's staying in?
It has to be.
Would a condo have a basement,
the guy
though?
is making like $90 million a year.
A condo wouldn't have a basement like that, would it?
Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Class of 2025.
I mean, he's got everything set up in there. That's obviously, he lives there. He's got all the jerseys.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Why would he have himself shirtless in somebody else's house?
That's got to be like
all
one
right.
of those 12 places he owns. That's not his primary.
Should we get a shirtless pic of Shannon Sharpe for the studio?
Yeah.
We should get that exact poster. That exact poster for the studio.
That is one of my favorite, if there is such a thing as like my favorite Hall of Fame speech moment. But when Shannon Sharpe was inducted and he goes, "I'm the only person in here who's the second best player in their own family."
Yeah.
And now I see that like
Sterling was amazing.
Yeah.
He was way better than Shannon Sharpe. But I don't know if he broke his neck or he hurt his neck to where he couldn't play anymore. I think he had 6 or 7 seasons for the Packers where he was incredible. He was way better than Shannon Sharpe.
Antonio Gates made the Hall of Fame as well.
Yep.
Well deserved.
Yep.
That one's pretty obvious.
Eli Manning did not.
Eric Allen and Jared Allen, and that's it, huh? Antonio Gates, Eric Allen, Jared Allen, and Sterling Sharpe.
I would have thought Jared Allen was already in.
Yeah.
So
he had how long was his reign? But that was so fun, wasn't it? When Jared Allen was just
he was awesome,
dominant, and then doing his.
Yeah.
That was a good sack celebration.
What was he doing?
Tying him up. He's like a rodeo guy. Show your hands.
You sure he wasn't like stirring something?
I don't know. That's a good
stirring
point.
like cookies.
Bam. Cooking something up.
Eli Manning didn't make it.
Yeah.
And Adam Vinatieri didn't make it. To which I say on Adam Vinatieri, what?
He's
the greatest kicker of all time.
He's the greatest kicker, yeah.
He's the most accomplished kicker of all time.
Yeah.
Now, I know the NFL Hall of Fame process, they love to gatekeep first-year ballots. They love to, they didn't let Terrell Owens in until like year 3 or something like that, whatever it was. But I don't know how the greatest kicker of all time doesn't go in immediately. Eli Manning is going to be interesting because Eli Manning is not a Hall of Fame quarterback who did 2 Hall of Fame things, or did 1 Hall of Fame thing, which is win 2 Super Bowls.
So he's a Hall of Fame quarterback,
right? So he's not, but he's not.
Based on what? Like
Eli Manning as a regular season and even a playoff guy, put together a long resume of not being a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback, being pretty good, but then he has 2 Super Bowls, so he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Right. He's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. So I guess when you put it that way, it's probably a Hall of Fame. Also, you're not factoring this in. I know him.
How do you know him?
I know.
How do you know him?
I know who he is.
You know of him?
Yeah, I know of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I know of him and I know him are 2 different sentences. What was that noise?
So, is this the picture?
Change Your Mind, Change Your Body, EAS, Shannon Sharp, NFL 3-time Super Bowl champion.
That's the picture. Yeah, there we go.
That's him.
That's a pretty insane thing to have in your house.
So,
but also, I say that as a guy that doesn't have a body like that, and if I looked like that, maybe I would want to put that on display.
So, do you think he did this photo shoot for that company, and then he's like, God damn, and he had his people email the company and say, hey, can you send us a high-res image of that? Shannon wants it above his poker table.
I think somebody tweeted this at him, and then he did that. Like, I don't think he had this poster up until he saw this tweet, and then he was like, I need that photo in my
then
house.
He just got rid of all the text.
2018.
Yeah.
Because it's not the poster. It's the picture from the poster.
That's good shit, man.
You think that's the only one he has?
That's good shit. Yeah, he's got
his bedroom has to have one, right?
Yeah. Oh, man. I want to talk to the people about DraftKings. This ain't the little itty-bitty, teeny-tiny bowl. This is Super Bowl 59, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59, has something you don't want to miss. DraftKings has been the #1 place to bet touchdowns all season long, and if you thought that wouldn't continue for the last game of the year, you thought wrong. All DraftKings customers can place any touchdown bet on Super Bowl 59 and get it matched as a bonus bet in the amount of your original bet. I will say that again to make it clear for all of you listening and watching. All DraftKings customers can place any touchdown bet on Super Bowl 59 and get it matched as a bonus bet in the amount of your original bet. Max reward varies. It's the last chance to bet on the NFL this season. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code FAMILY. That's code FAMILY. Place any TD bet on Super Bowl 59 and get it matched as a bonus bet in the amount of your original bet. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
I gotta ask. Have you seen Montoya?
No, I know enough to know that this is a thing. I have no idea what this thing is. I've heard people talking about Montoya this morning. But I don't know what it's from, what it is.
It's the dominant clip on the internet right now.
Okay.
TJ, you have to stop it. Have you seen it?
Yes.
So you have to stop it at some point because there's just some hardcore fucking at the end.
Right.
But there's a Temptation Island, which we've had here in America.
Now, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. In this clip, if I were to watch this on my own time, I will see hardcore fucking.
Well, not hardcore.
Under sheets, but there's clapping.
You will see clapping.
You will hear
and
clapping.
I assume this is from a television show of some sort? Okay.
Temptation Island, which we've had in America.
Okay.
They're doing it in Spain. They're on their 8th season. And this guy's on there with his girlfriend. He got a lap dance, just a no-hands lap dance. And she said, all right, bet. And she goes to bed with this dude. And he's watching on the big screen, like watching what's happening. They start making out, and he's like, no, can't. And he starts running towards the house, and as he's running, they just start getting after it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But you can play a little bit of it. Yeah. So that's the one that's going crazy
and
today.
The cliffhanger of the episode is like he gets to the door and they stop fucking.
I don't think.
Oh, you haven't seen the? I thought. Okay.
I don't think I
That's
knew.
as far as I've seen.
I don't think I knew that's what Temptation Island was,
dude.
I didn't know it was like couples.
They take them to the island, you and your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And over there is like 8 singles. They're just good looking as fuck, and their job is to make you cheat.
I didn't realize that's what it was.
And it's called Temptation Island, and a lot of times, sometimes
I thought it was just everybody's single and everybody's fucking, and that's just kind of
no.
But
it's
the whole
couples.
point is break up this couple.
Mark, it is an incredible show. I haven't seen the Spanish version. That was the first time I knew that was even a thing. The American version, I was put onto that. And usually, whenever those like reality TV shows pop up, I'm like, I'm not going to watch this. I checked that out. I was hooked.
I can't do it. I can't watch people cheat on that. That makes me feel terrible.
It's true. That one, I mean, that was way worse than anything that's been on.
But this guy's. this guy's going to be okay. He's going to end up getting some pussy.
Yeah,
on this, right?
I mean, if I was in his shoes, I would just be like, all right,
so
I guess we're broken up now, and like stop watching.
TJ, I only read this this morning because I didn't watch the episode or anything. But he gets there, they stop, and then she's like, oh well, I did this because you did that and everything. And then Montoya's like, fuck it, then we're done. Walks off, and then she catches re-feelings and chases after him.
Love is a complicated thing.
It really is. It's a fickle mistress is what it is.
We've been trying to figure it out for millennia.
Yeah.
We can't quite figure it out.
Yeah.
Can't quite crack that code.
Don't think we're going to get there either.
You got to check out that show, Mark.
I don't think he does.
I guess maybe I do. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, if it's that every
wild
episode,
show.
That's pretty good.
That was a hell of a run, though.
That was like the 1917 run.
Speaking of getting horned up
from the movie 1917,
yeah.
Somehow we got it, Connor.
Speaking of sexuality and being horned up and all that, did you two bronzesexuals see what LeBron James did last night?
Yeah.
I did not. I was in bed at 9 o'clock.
42 points, 17 rebounds, 8 assists against the Golden State Warriors.
Pretty good.
40-year-old LeBron James.
Pretty good.
He had like a 30-second stretch where he hit like 3 threes. He was hitting logo shots.
Did you see?
And then he had like a weird. TJ, try to find the clip. I need you to explain this to me because you're a young guy and you understand young people like LeBron James.
Yeah. I do.
Find the clip of LeBron when Draymond missed a free throw late. LeBron did. He was like dancing in some weird way, and I couldn't figure out what the hell this was. And maybe you can figure it out, Brandon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe somebody can figure it out. All I know is I can't.
So we're trying to figure out LeBron's
what
motives.
Is this?
Okay, so
what is this? What is he doing? Watch LeBron James.
Draymond
missed the free throw.
That's just getting the crowd going. Yeah.
But they're on the road, aren't they? No, they're sleeping.
But
he's doing. I don't know.
That's like a lot of the.
No, that's how you.
We know what that is.
That one's easy. Go show it again. I don't think you're paying enough attention.
Yeah. His hands do weird things.
I've watched a lot of basketball in my life. I've never seen anybody like.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, the kid did it back to him though, so the kid knows what it is.
Look at this guy doing it. That's what I'm saying. Somebody knows. I don't know what it is.
So what is it, TJ? You know these things.
First down touchdown celebration or first down celebration.
What do you mean it's a first down celebration?
Connor, are you take the mask off and look at the clip? He's like.
In the first down celebration, you do this, but you end up like this. He never ends up like that.
I don't know. TJ, do you know that one?
I thought that does look like the Texans wide receivers first down celebration.
Yeah.
I guess show us that.
See that? Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't seem like I've seen that before.
Do you think the people in the crowd knew what he was doing, or they were just mimicking him?
Some of them, I think that kid knew. The kid,
and then they were just like, "All right, if LeBron's doing it, I'm going to do it too."
I feel like the kid knew. Yes, Connor.
Not to get too sidetracked. Are first down celebrations becoming better than touchdown celebrations?
No.
And that's good. That's good that we're not getting sidetracked because the answer is no, and we can just move past it.
Right.
I think
100%
more
no.
and more of a threat to touchdown celebrations.
100,000% no.
Okay.
Wait. Say points.
Okay.
First down.
All right. That's a first down.
All right, got it. All right.
That's not even close.
LeBron didn't do that at all.
Nah.
The fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
No.
It's not close.
Not even close.
Not even close. Hold on.
Rewind that one. That one.
But
they're still
all the way up.
Yeah, LeBron is
They're
up.
waving their fingers around their head. I think that it's not close.
Do you think LeBron just did a poor job of doing it?
An exaggerated version. Maybe got a little bit too ahead of himself.
All right.
I don't know, man. This is not.
Again, though, Connor, to your point about are they close to touchdown celebrations? The fact that this is called the best first down celebration and all they're doing is this a little bit, then no.
The best one, I'm saying they're starting to become more iconic to the player than touchdown. Like nobody, is there a vintage, or let me rephrase that.
You ever heard of the gritty?
The gritty is what you're thinking of.
That is, I think, the one touchdown celebration that comes to mind for me.
The dirty bird.
But that's not specific to one specific player.
The icky shuffle.
But I'm saying current players right now. The gritty with, that is something I look forward to every single time.
The Patrick Mahomes limp-wristed goes to spike it and it slips out of his hand.
Yeah.
What about that one? That one's iconic.
I missed the Gronk spike, even though, everybody does the spike. Like, that was kind of his thing. I don't know. I wish we had more of, like, the signature.
Brandon, did we get an adequate answer on the LeBron thing? I don't think we did, right?
Nobody knows.
People are saying Draymond did it first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's mocking Draymond.
Okay.
All right. That's something at least.
I'm looking. Oh, wait. Is this?
So we have.
And honestly, Draymond just doing this randomly actually makes sense to me.
It makes more sense. Where's he at? Wait, he just did it like, hey, everybody guard somebody? So he wasn't doing it.
8-second violation.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
He's pointing to the.
I see.
Draymond freaking out.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
I like that.
Okay.
If I knew that LeBron was saying dirt to dirt as he was doing it, it makes a lot more sense.
Right, and he's laughing hysterically at him. And you guys thought you wanted to say it was the Texans.
I don't know.
I was just spitballing. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
First down celebrations are big. Connor is right about that. They're catching on right now.
Oh, are they big? Are they big?
I'm Connor.
Like the players are starting to become more known for their first down celebrations.
Give me
than
some
touchdown
examples.
Celebrations.
Chiefs have one.
That's not a player.
The
It's
Eagle,
like each team has like a set of first down celebrations.
AJ Brown.
When they score a touchdown, the entire offense will come down there and they'll do a choreographed dance.
But it's not a signature thing. Like they change it up every single week. That's what I'm saying. Like AJ Brown is a signature first down.
Why can't you admit what you said was hullabaloo?
I didn't say that.
Why can't you just say first down celebrations are getting cooler and leave it at that?
I said,
but you had to say they're better than touchdowns.
I did not say that. You guys do this all the time. You twist my words.
100% said that.
I asked the question: are they getting to a point where they are becoming a threat?
I'm just asking.
I'm not saying. It's like me with Saquon. Like I'm not saying, he's the best running back who's ever played the game. I'm asking, is he on a path to becoming? I pose
Connor, when you ask those questions, you know why you're asking those questions. When you ask, what does Saquon have to do to be the all-time GOAT? You're insinuating that he's close to being the all-time GOAT.
Insinuating that he can be, absolutely.
I don't think he can.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a path. I think it's too late.
Fair. And if you had just said that instead of trying to twist my words, I would have said, Brandon.
I think I did say that.
No. But back when we usually talk about it.
But Connor, you can't just make a statement and put a question mark at the end of it.
It's not a statement.
And then say, I'm just asking.
I'm trying to get conversation going.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some takes flowing.
Okay.
Does Connor fuck goats? I'm just asking questions, dude.
No comment.
Just asking questions. Did you see Kevin O'Connell said that he kind of hinted. So Kevin O'Connell won Coach of the Year yesterday.
Yeah, he's the guy from Entourage?
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin O'Connell. He won Coach of the Year in the NFL. And then the big question surrounding the Vikings, I think most of us watching the Vikings felt like we got our answer in the playoffs. Are they going to bring back Sam Darnold, or are they going to roll with J.J. McCarthy next year? And then we saw what happened in the playoffs. We're like, that's the answer.
Right.
We're getting rid of Darnold. Bring in J.J. McCarthy. Is he going to be the answer? We don't know, but at least he's not Darnold.
No,
get a new guy in there. Kevin O'Connell was apparently hinting at Sam Darnold coming back next year.
Ooh, was he?
In his Coach of the Year press conference. He was hinting at it. He mentioned that the future is bright. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing. Is something, but he specifically mentioned Sam Darnold and said,
"Well, you got
Sam Darnold in there next year, and we're going to be back
keep
next
them guessing,
year."
Right? Keep them guessing.
Is that what that is?
Time.
That's a smokescreen?
Keep everybody on their toes. I don't know.
Kevin O'Connell is coaching their news conference. Our goal is to win a championship, and Sam Darnold is going to be a huge part of it when we do it. Now, does this mean he's going to be the starting quarterback? Is there a world where he's like, we want to bring him back to back up J.J. McCarthy?
Having watched J.J. McCarthy play his entire college career, I will say with confidence they better bring Sam Darnold back. That's what I think. Unless they plan to have the best defense in the history of the league and the best running game in the history of the league and just let him hand off the whole time. I don't think they plan to do that.
Yeah.
So you better get an actual quarterback and not just a glorified handoff merchant. That's what I say.
Despite what you saw from Sam Darnold in the playoff game.
Yeah.
Where he
had one bad game. It was a bad game.
It was a really bad game.
Really bad game.
Despite that, you still think that they
hold on. Kevin O'Connell did not say this about Sam Darnold.
I got ball sacked?
He specifically said Justin Jefferson is going to be a huge part of it.
What the hell? Well, let me see the clip.
Jefferson, not Darnold, makes a... Yeah, let's see that clip.
How did I get ball sacked?
Hey, Coach, congratulations. I guess we're sticking with the offense. Can you just kind of talk about Justin and just being... We're only a couple minutes away from his hometown of Deschamps.
Yeah, I think
that wasn't a question.
The thing people don't understand about Justin Jefferson is Every single day he walks into our building, our facility, he sets the tone for our whole entire organization, and that's very rare for a wide receiver to be able to do that. And he's now a second-time captain. These last 2 years he's been a captain. It means a lot to him. He's as competitive as any player that has walked out on that stage tonight.
Still
and
no
there's
Sam
been
Darnold
some
mentioned.
unbelievable players of the present and of the past, Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers. But Justin Jefferson is capable of accomplishing absolutely anything that he wants, and he's so competitive, and his drive is so championship worthy that's what we want to go to try to do together is bring Minnesota a championship. He's going to be a huge part of it when we do it.
How do you fuck that up?
I feel very fortunate every day to get to coach
the word
Justin
Sam
Jefferson.
and Darnold would never say.
Been an absolute blast with him these last 3 years.
Who is this guy? I want his head on a spike. Who is this guy? Dave Burkett.
Well, he's two children.
He's just two children.
Why is he a sports writer?
What the hell?
He's just two children.
Dave Burkett, you will not ball sack me.
No, Dave Burkett.
I will not be ball sacked on my own show.
Mark Titus.
I will not be ball sacked on my own show. All right, well, I take all of it back. I mean,
I don't. They better bring Sam Darnold back.
What the F? He actually, WTF? Yeah, he actually said that. Someone asked him about Darnold, and that was his answer. I wasn't recording because I wasn't writing about it.
Is he paying attention?
Dude, he literally talked for 2 minutes and never once mentioned Sam Darnold. The person that asked the question never mentioned Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he wasn't asked about Sam Darnold.
How do you fuck that up?
Dave Burkett.
Dave Burkett,
you
certified
dumb bitch.
bozo. You dumb bitch.
Please provide video evidence of this.
He's let us say, earn the right to be a free agent, but we will continue to have ongoing dialogue and discussions with him and his representation. That's what Kevin O'Connell said about Sam Darnold. Very different. I've been ball sacked. I almost made it through the entire week here in New Orleans without getting ball sacked.
I thought you got ball sacked a couple times.
That was a different type of.
No, I thought you got ball sacked like that. Did you not?
Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh.
This city can go from smelling like shit to smelling incredible in a second. Smell that? It smells good.
What does it smell like?
Food.
Does it smell like the cinnamon rolls I brought you?
Why?
What?
Why'd you buy so many?
Because it's you, man. As a look, Connor.
Oh, is this from that
Connor,
bakery across the street?
This is for you, Connor.
Thank you, man.
It's not a Super Bowl
a homemade
ticket,
Pop-Tart?
but it's a homemade Pop-Tart. You're a Pop-Tart guy.
I do, yeah.
You were eating Pop-Tart yesterday, and
why'd you wait so long in the show to do this?
I don't know. I forgot I had it, and then you said something smelled good.
Thanks, man.
And I was getting a little pick me up this morning, and I said I'm gonna take care of my boys. So I got Connor one little Pop-Tart, and I got you 4 massive cinnamon rolls.
You know what else smells good? Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh my God.
Reese's peanut butter cups are the perfect combo of chocolate and peanut butter. Reese's peanut butter cups may be even more perfect with a layer of ooey gooey delicious chocolate lava. Now, Mark, what if I said I'm going to take a whole bucket of chocolate lava and pour it right on your head? What would you say?
I am not doing that.
What would you say?
No.
I'm going to pour it on your head.
I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm literally just not doing that. That's what I would say.
You can buy Reese's cups basically anywhere. Reese's peanut butter cups will be featured in the big game. It is lava time, baby. We've had them here all week, and they haven't melted in the sun.
I mean, I have to do it, but I'm just literally not doing it.
Try Reese's new delicious chocolate lava big cup.
But I feel like I have to.
They're pretty much everywhere. Look at that picture. How's Fasoli making the Fasoli face during that? and
Is Sass fucking with us? He's got it.
Sass might be fucking us.
Is he fucking us?
He might be fucking us. Connor, why is the mask?
I can't get it to stay right today.
The pouring of lava was
the dousing of lava.
Just outrageous.
The throwing of lava. Look at that face. That's a face you want to douse chocolate on.
He's standing 10 feet away when he threw it.
He threw it everywhere.
Oh, man. All right, I have a segment I want to do on the show called Rank These Buzzer Beaters.
All right.
1 to 10.
Yep.
Like you're a slam dunk. I should have told TJ I was
Are there 10 buzzer beaters?
There are. No, I'm not rank. Judge these buzzer beaters.
All right.
You give a 1 to 10 score.
All right.
There were, as far as I know, there could have been more. I saw 3. I saw 3 buzzer beaters in college basketball last night.
All right.
We will start with my beloved Buckeyes, Ohio State, Bruce Thornton. Buzzer beater might be a little bit of a stretch. You get the idea. Last second shot, game winners. Find Bruce Thornton against Maryland, please. And you give me a 1 to 10 score. There are 3 of them.
Right.
And I'm curious what Brandon Walker thinks as far as Oh, wow. That's really fucking awesome.
Right. I'm judging the buzzer beaters. So here's Bruce Thornton. It's 70-70 with 13 seconds left. All right. He's got the ball.
He fires.
Banks it in. There's still 7 seconds left, so you got to factor that in. It's not really a buzzer beater. Not a buzzer beater, but it is a
clutch shot. So
okay, Ohio State was down 17. We come back to win on that shot. 1-10 that shot.
The bank shot, I think, makes it extra sweeter for the team who made it, and extra hurtful for the team who played good defense, forced a wild shot. It banks in. I'm gonna give that a 5.5.
Okay, 5.5.
5.5. If it happens with 2 seconds left, it goes way up.
It goes way up. Okay. Omaha versus North Dakota, TJ.
Those are not real teams.
Omaha versus North Dakota. Find that buzzer.
Yeah, Omaha in honor of Adam Devine, who was on the show yesterday.
That's right. Yeah, Omaha native. Yeah.
He rocked.
He was funny as fuck.
So good.
I got to chase down his shows, man.
Yeah. You know, I mean, they're just there. You don't really have to chase them. They're not going anywhere.
Hunt those shows down. Beat the trash can. Why does it say that?
I don't know. Is that their thing?
All right.
So here we go.
Here we go. J.J. White.
Jake spinning, top of the key. J.J. lost the ball. 3 on the way.
Oh, God. Quite the call, by the way.
Yeah.
Great call.
Quite the call. Oh, I want to see the whole call.
That was a true buzzer beater, was it not? That was.
Give me that one again.
How much time was left? There was 0 set. That was 0 seconds, right? Yeah, that's a buzzer beater. That's. Call does make it better. It's a great call.
I'm gonna go 8.5 for that one.
Okay, 8.5.
And it's probably an 8, but the call jumps it up a half.
All right, well, you're gonna want to buckle in for this one then. If that's an 8.5, you're gonna want to strap in. Fairfield Marist, TJ. Fairfield versus Marist.
The Stags.
Fairfield versus
the Stags
Marist.
Against the
Red Foxes.
Thank you.
The Rick Smith.
That could happen in the woods. A stag against a red fox.
Rick Smith went to Marist. People forget, or people don't even know in the first place. To be honest.
You know who went to Fairfield? Me either.
Yeah.
Brandon, you know who else went to Marist?
Who?
Mooby.
Huh?
Mooby.
That's so.
Who?
I thought you were tight with Mooby.
Yeah, we're cool. Stags hand Marist only their second loss in MAAC play. And bonkers. Bonkers.
Yeah, watch this. Watch how bonkers
56-56. 1.1 left.
Gets it in for Perry. Shoots it from 70 for the win.
That's bonkers.
That's pretty bonkers.
That's bonkers. You rarely,
like a 70-foot heave.
You rarely see such a clean
for the
swish
win.
on a shot that long.
Shoots it from 70 for the win.
That's a clean swish.
That's unbelievable.
That might be 9.5. That might be 9.5. I mean, you have to save the 10s for like doing that in the tournament or something.
Okay.
But that's.
I mean, that's a 10, Brandon. How is that not a 10?
Yeah, it's got to be a 10.
The guy tells you that story or shows you that clip at a bar. Like when he's 50 years old and he's like, "Look what I did."
Yeah.
And you go, not NCAA tournament. I'm sorry.
Anything beyond half court is 10 worthy.
Yeah. Pretty good, man. That was pretty good.
So there we go. I rank them just like, and you kind of shoehorn the Ohio State one in there.
What do you mean?
Well,
I went first on purpose. I was building up. I knew it wasn't as good as the other two. It was the undercard, you know.
We kind of need the second announcer on the third clip, though.
The second announcer on the third clip would have been. You know what we need is the Montoya guy. Can I get having no idea what he's saying? It did sound pretty like he's just escalating, like he was doing like a soccer call or something.
Feel bad.
I need that over like a sports highlight. It wouldn't make it. If you know Spanish, it wouldn't make any sense. But if you don't, like I don't,
that motherfucker was in pain.
Yeah,
it's the whole point of the show.
Dios mío, dude! Can you fold that into Mexican Star Wars? I know it was Spanish, but
Temptation Island.
Yeah,
Star Wars Temptation.
Can we see? Can we reach out and see if Montoya will come on the show?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll
reach out to the booker. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. There aren't a lot of relationships, male to female, in Star Wars, right? Not a whole lot. Like 2?
Not really, yeah, because the main characters mostly are the Jedi, and they are forbidden from that.
Okay. What?
Like Anakin and Padme was technically a forbidden relationship.
Can I call it my second time out?
Yeah.
If the Jedi are the best people, why are they forbidden from fucking? From continuing?
I never liked that about the Jedi.
Continuing their Jedi-ness.
Never liked that about the Jedi.
Because attachment is looked down upon. You're supposed to be totally neutral because once you're attached to
but
something,
what if Vlad Guerrero had done that? What if like Ken Griffey had done that?
Yeah. But if you're neutral, then how can you be good? Because you're not.
You're not fighting for something.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be good. The biggest misconception with the Jedi is that it's like good versus bad. It's really not.
It is.
No. The Sith are bad.
Aren't they all talking about good versus bad?
The Sith are bad, and then the Jedi are like these neutral warriors who are just they're in charge of making sure that the Force is in balance. So if the bad is rising up, then the light just naturally goes with them, and then they are good.
So if the good were rising up, they would have been bad?
They would need to make sure that the Force was in balance and do whatever they could. Technically speaking, typically, yeah, it's only the Sith who are the ones
You
who are
think
really
all this
bad.
is a bunch of bullshit?
I don't know, but I'm just saying that's a history lesson.
So Luke Skywalker wasn't paying fees out there?
No, that's looked down upon because if you are attached to somebody, that is an emotion that can then lead you down a dark path.
What's the point of saving the galaxy and being Luke Skywalker if you can't get a little pussy?
Technically,
fair point.
He just got a smoochy smooch, but that
from
was
his sister.
Yeah. But that was it. So far, we have not seen him be fucking anywhere else in canon.
Here's a story that can get Brandon Walker fired up and give you an easy W. Use your Brandon Walker energy to get pissed off about this and have the people rally behind you and be like, "Great take, Brandon."
Sure.
UMass student wins $10,000 in a halftime contest or a timeout contest. Insurance company refuses to pay out because his toe was on the line when he shot his half-court shot.
The biggest horse shit that ever horse shitted. I gotta ask who at the insurance company made this decision. You could cut a check for $10,000, not a whole hell of a lot of money, or you could be absolutely fucking dragged on the internet for being cheap pieces of cheating shit.
Yeah.
Which is more valuable? $10,000 or your entire reputation being ruined?
$10,000 to these people should be nothing.
Pay out $10,000. I don't understand it. And also there was this. He was on a logo. I'm not sure how.
Yeah, you can't even tell that he's on the line.
You
really
determined where his foot was because he was on a logo. And he also. This was a clean sweep. This wasn't like. This was a clean sweep.
Yeah. So all right, here's the video. This is a pretty standard thing that's done at a lot of basketball places. You make the layup, make the free throw, make the three, make the half-court shot. Very clean. Swish on the free throw.
Yeah, he just marches right through this thing.
Three.
Bang.
Bang.
So this is for $10,000. A huge logo right there. I don't know if he was over it or not. And bang, swish.
Yeah.
That's worth $10,000.
How was that?
Yeah.
The somebody's got to pay this man $10,000.
It's so embarrassing for any insurance company. What about the school? Yeah, the school should step in and be like, "Hey, we're magnanimous."
Oh, update. Noah was just notified by insurance he's not getting the money. They say his foot was on the line despite not being told beforehand that it had to be behind the line.
Well, now
I think that's kind of understood, but at the same time.
Wait, is this what he got instead? Tickets for a 4-person Lowe's suite to select men's basketball game of your choice. And just looking at the crowd there, that's probably not that difficult to come by. In addition, we'd like to have you be a participant in the on-court shot shooting contest. You select. Wait a minute. Was this beforehand?
So he made this shot at a women's game. So they offered him men's game.
Oh.
And also courtside seats at a women's game.
Again, I just can't imagine.
We can't afford the $10,000 payout, but we will give you a lifetime courtside seats to our women's basketball games.
Which, if you go for the next 75 years, it will be equivalent of $1,200 US.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
They got to pay him.
This gets my blood boiling. I fucking hate when this happens to these kids, man.
Didn't they try to do it?
Pay the players, pay the kids.
Didn't they try to do it to the Bulls guy? I remember the first guy that did it for the Bulls years ago, Don Calhoun, I think. I don't know why that name's in my mind. He hits it from the other free throw line.
Yeah.
It's $1 million shot. And they came back and said, wait, did you play? You played college basketball. You played Division II college basketball. You're not eligible.
Yeah, it's not my fucking problem.
Yeah.
You asked me to do the thing. I'm going to do the thing.
I think he ended up getting his money back in the day. But it's just if you're going to put these contests on, you got to be prepared to pay them. You can't be a piece of shit.
If you're going to say beforehand, I'm going to pay this person $10,000, you should pay the person $10,000. Am I right, TJ?
Well,
Yeah, if you say, you know, if you put out stipulation to say if this hits, $10,000 goes to this person, and then that hits.
But
I just wanted to back up what you were saying, Brandon. I agree.
Okay, time. What if
after they go through and it hits, and then you're like, well, did the rules actually?
What if you didn't say it? What if this insurance company didn't say it, and this guy just showed up and snuck in?
The rule set, and then the rule set hits, and then it's like, okay, well now we actually want to give you something. You know, we want to.
But what if the guy just tilted it in his favor and just snuck it in when nobody else was looking, and it didn't get approved at all, and it was just sitting there and it hit?
He just went to a women's basketball game, Brandon. I don't know. Yeah. Also, UMass did give him the 10K.
I tell you what,
they did.
So
TJ?
The insurance partner denied the 10K. UMass stepped up and put out this statement.
We appreciate Noah taking part in the series shootout promotion of our recent women's basketball game and applaud his efforts. After the contest, we informed Noah we would share the footage of our insurance partner as the next step. After their review of the 4 camera angles we provided, they determined the half-court shot was disqualified as it was not taken behind the half-court line. We weren't satisfied with that outcome and arrived at the decision to provide Noah with both a $10,000 award and a host of other UMass athletic benefits.
That's stepping up and paying out when other people can't.
Now,
congrats to Noah. You deserve that 10K. You earned that 10K.
Earned is a strong word. 10K. TJ, I will say this. Where we live in Chicago?
We do, yeah.
TJ, I will give you courtside tickets to the DePaul women's basketball game of your choosing.
It's pretty good.
At any point for the rest of the season. How about that?
Oh, my dumbass just now realized you were talking about TJ this whole time. Oh, I wasn't here for when you guys were doing the $10,000 thing with TJ.
Well, neither was I because he just snuck it in. he put it on there himself.
I watched the Rumble with TJ and he lost his mind. It was like, Brandon's got to pay me $10,000. I was like, if you say so.
We had 29. Again, when did it become Brandon?
Never. It's just TJ gets $10,000.
Right, you're in on it too.
I can't be in on it. I wasn't in on it.
I
was never here to be in on it.
Wait, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm literally not doing that.
Right.
I'm just not. I'm literally just not doing that.
You went into business for yourself, TJ, and ruined the whole thing.
I didn't do anything. We did this last year.
And you snuck it in then too.
And it was on the board then too, and nothing happened, and no one complained, and no one was hollering. And now look at you.
Now look at you.
Look at you now.
Look at you.
Look at you now.
It's Valentine's Day.
Rules.
Can I read an ad? Valentine's Day is here. Everyone knows our friend Steven Singer. That's a cool breeze.
It's a cool breeze, man.
The I Hate Steven Singer guy. He always has your back for Valentine's Day. You've seen his billboards. You've heard him on the radio. And why all the hate? Well, between Steven's unbeatable free shipping, free 100-day returns, free upgrades, and free lifetime warranties, Steven Singer is the most hated jeweler by other jewelers. On top of that, Steven has the best gift for Valentine's Day. Picture it, a real long-stem American Beauty rose, preserved and lavishly dipped in pure 24-karat gold, starting at just $59. Steven's beautiful Valentine's Day red rose won't wilt and it won't die. Steven Singer Jewelers is giving away the ultimate Valentine's Day gift. Listen up, boys. A half-carat diamond studs and half dozen Valentine's Day red 24-karat gold dip roses with a half-dozen display that holds them in the perfect bouquet shape. Must enter to win by midnight tonight at IHateStevenSinger.com. Is the storm moving in?
Yeah, I think so.
IHateStevenSinger.com/mostly-sports. Winner will be announced Monday the 10th. Again, tonight. Get it in tonight. The winner will receive their ultimate Valentine's Day gift in time for Valentine's Day. Enter to win the ultimate Valentine's Day gift at IHStevenSinger.com/mostly-sports.
Ever tell you the story of Hoop City 2000 Final Four, Indianapolis, Indiana Convention Center?
You did.
A young Mark Titus.
But you could tell it again.
Hitting half-court shots, getting back in line, hitting another half-court shot. I won 5 video games because they were giving out video games. If you were 12 and under and you hit a half-court shot, you got a free video game.
Which video games did you win?
I imagine it was College Hoops 2000, 2K, I don't know, EA Sports Presents.
Yeah, well, those are two different companies and 2 different video games.
Are they?
Yeah.
The EA Sports one.
There was March Madness, which was EA Sports, and there was College Hoops 2K, which were the better ones. They were the superior ones. A lot of people will go back and say, oh, which March Madness will come back? No, that's not the one
I think it was the EA one. I think it was the EA one.
That's the lesser one.
Yeah, but they were giving them out if you hit a half-court shot, and I hit like 5, and then I got to a point where they're like, kid, you can't do this anymore. You're fucking bleeding us dry.
Right.
We're going to be out of video games if you keep doing this.
You're going to wreck the video game industry.
So they gave me the Dick Vitale signed basketball, and that is in the studio right behind, our usual studio. Right
I tell you the time I skipped school and stood in line to get my book signed by Dick Vitale?
Yeah, you have, but tell it again. Why not?
Okay, good. Mississippi State was playing Arkansas in 95 and 96, our Final Four year. And I left school early because he was doing a book signing at the campus bookstore at 1:30. And I went and I bought his book and I gave it to him. And he said, Brandon, awesome, baby. Dick Vitale.
Wow.
Yeah. I might be saying you're awesome, baby.
Girls.
Yeah.
Dickie V's supposed to be back tomorrow.
Is he?
I think so. I think
Duke Clemson.
He's
Clemson
one guy.
He's supposed to call the game, but they've also, I mean, knock on wood, because they've announced Dickie V's back to calling games like 30 times this season. And, but yeah, tomorrow he's supposed to be back.
I'll say it.
Don't say it, Brandon.
Okay, I won't say it.
Don't say it.
I wish him the best. I hope he lives forever. I want him to be healthy. He was an awesome ambassador for college basketball for so many years.
He still is.
I never want to hear him call basketball again.
God damn it, Brandon. You just had to say it.
But if it's in place of Jay Billis, I'll take it because Jay Billis fucking sucks. Jay Billis is awful. The fact they went from a goddamn Dick Vitale who was over the top and everything he did and bombastic is one thing, and they go to fucking droning ass, boring white bread Jay Billis. Well, it's actually a ball screen. Look at that ball screen. Ball screen. Ball screen.
This is
ball
a horns
screen.
action.
Motherfucker gets paid by saying ball screen.
Horns action. Horns action. I got a question for the room. Do I got that shit on?
We're not. A, we're not in the room. B, you got that shit on.
Am I fucking, like, look at these things. I don't know. These were gifted to me last night.
Are those Wizard of Oz's?
Yeah, they're Wizard of Oz. Let me see if I can get the soles out, because the soles, you're going to want to see these, folks. You're going to see these. Look at this shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Like Wizard of Oz.
Legitimately Wizard of Oz. That's the witch talking to a flying monkey.
Yeah. Look at that. That's a witch talking to a monkey.
When did they start saying colorway?
No place like home on the back.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I was Wizard of Oz on the tongue.
Why do you have those?
I don't really know. it was a party favor last night at the place I was at.
Shoes?
Yeah, they gave out some fire ass shoes. I was like, that's sick. I want some. And then I do not feel comfortable wearing them. I'm not a sneaker guy, so I put these on this morning. I was like, yeah, I'm a fraud, but
do you think you got
I can't tell these are cool. These are like shit. They look like someone vomited on the shoe.
No, they're cool. They're cool.
But the youngsters are telling me I'm cool.
I think you got those because they looked at everything they had, and these were the closest to Ohio State colors.
Is that it?
And they're like, that's what we're giving Titus.
Yeah. So how much are they?
Those are $300 shoes.
All right. Wizard of Oz Poppy Field.
Again,
yeah.
When did they start saying colorway? Everything's a colorway.
Yeah. Why not just say colors?
What's the color of the shoe?
Yeah, what's the color of the shoe? Why is it colorway of the shoe?
That's been a thing since I was a sneakerhead back in middle school.
Yeah, which was like 6 years ago.
How were you a sneakerhead in middle school?
You
just had an East Bay catalog. Did they still have that when you were in middle school?
That was it. Yes, they did.
Boy,
yes, I loved that.
The kid with the East Bay catalog was a king at my high school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love Fantasy. I mean, that was like porn to me.
Yeah.
I get caught I did stealing an East Bay magazine. You could line up a bunch of porn magazines. I grab the East Bay and take it to the bathroom. Be like, oh my god, dude! Imagine playing football with that visor on my helmet.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Those vapor cleats.
I wish my parents had more money and I would get these fucking sick ass Penny Hardaway shoes.
My dad wasn't in jail.
These are. I just made the connection. This is bad omen for you. That I got these sick ass shoes, and Dorothy was at Kansas, you know, Wizard of Oz, Kansas type thing. You know, I might have to switch up. You know, I'm cheering for the Birds, but like,
and Kansas City being a huge city in Kansas.
This is good. This is a good way to sway me over to Kansas,
but
because Kansas City, as we know, is in.
Let me throw a counter.
It is stupid. Kansas City's in Missouri. Go.
It is. Let me throw a counter. Wizard of Oz obviously came back this year with Wicked. Topical.
Sure.
Wicked. It's a green main character, the Wicked Witch, and she flies. So, much like an eagle, she flies, and she is green. So, that is my counter.
When you put it that way.
I don't have the energy.
I don't really have a rebuttal.
I don't have a
rebuttal.
Gravity.
Liam Blutman is not here for Is This Funny, so we're going to have to find a substitute. I'm scanning the room to figure out.
Bass is use Fasoli.
I think it's got to be Fasoli. He's got the most. He's got the most Blutman.
Right.
Fasoli, do you have a mic? Can you get a mic? We need you for this segment. You have to be Blutman.
Phenomenal amount of effort out of you, Fasoli.
Don't get up, Fasoli.
Phenomenal amount of effort out of you.
Good Lord.
Thank you, Sam.
All right.
Hey, Mark, what a show today.
Yeah, there we go.
That's not bad.
You're doing great. All right, this segment is called Is This Funny? I read a story to you, and you tell me if you find this humorous. Actually, do we want him to... We don't know if he finds it funny or if he thinks Blutman would find it funny.
No, it's him.
It's
He's
him.
Blutman
Okay,
today.
you just are Blutman. All right? All right, you ready, Fasoli?
Yep.
Idaho man accused of using soup barcode hidden in ring for Walmart theft scheme. Police say the suspect used a ring on his finger with a tomato soup barcode to surreptitiously scan expensive items at a fraction of the cost, including a $300 grill. Is that funny?
No, Mark, that's not funny.
Okay.
Wait a second. This guy had a barcode in his ring.
On his ring.
He would take an expensive item and he would swipe his ring across
instead of the item. Yes. So if you're observing the self checkout, you're like, I heard him scan it.
Right. I saw him.
I saw it. I heard it.
But it's 8 feet away, so I can't really see what's on the screen.
Yes. And Nick Fasoli says not funny.
Are you sure this isn't funny?
Not
What is
funny.
it then?
Okay.
It's genius.
Sure. Yeah, it's very smart.
Out. I can't even look at him.
Italian doctor.
Oh,
You
wait.
like this? You're Italian.
You're walking a fine line. Be
Of saying
careful.
Italian doctor?
Be careful. You're already starting out. Be careful.
Of saying
Just an Italian doctor.
a doctor can be Italian?
What is this?
Yes, but be careful.
Is this premise too unbelievable for you?
Be careful. That's all I'm saying.
How must he be careful by just saying the phrase Italian doctor?
I don't like jokes about Italians.
It's not.
Italian doctor under investigation after giving his injured cat a CAT scan. He laughed. You laughed. That's funny.
That was funny.
That's pretty funny. He gave his cat a CAT scan. Yeah, look at that story. I'm not going to read it.
Ebo's big on CAT scans recently.
Yeah, he's been just Googling CAT scans, I think.
That's our second cat scan of the week, isn't it?
Yeah.
And second cat-related cat scan.
Yeah.
Cats be getting CAT scans.
Gianluca Farnelli.
All right, that's it. Good job.
Thank you, Mark.
That was Fasoli, filling in for Blutman. I'll talk about Raising Cane's. Cane's craveable chicken finger meals rally every fan together with their cooked order chicken fingers, crispy, crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and their signature Cane sauce. And don't forget the true MVP of it all, the Raising Cane's tailgate. Cane's chicken finger tailgates.
What?
Just leave it. Well, I mean, I can't go when you're talking to the microphone. You guys are having a sidebar over here. Cane's chicken finger tailgates are the perfect option to feed the whole team and bring home a true victory meal, especially when you add a jug of freshly squeezed lemonade or freshly brewed iced tea. Go to RaisingCanes.com to game plan your game day meal and follow along on Raising Cane's social channels for all the football fun. Raising Cane's. No better meal than Raising Cane's for the big game.
So Ebo made these prep sheets, Connor, or did you make these prep sheets?
Ebo
did.
Is the biggest internet news of the day not on the prep sheet, or have we just not gotten to it yet?
We had Montoya.
What is it?
What is it?
The Hawk Tua girl came back.
Oh, no, it's there. It's there.
Put it
We
on there.
skipped over
Okay. We skipped over it. We skipped over it. Yeah, where is she?
I did not see
Let me see this. Let me see this. How is she back?
She did
She's crying.
a silence-breaking podcast with FaZe Banks,
Yeah.
where she cried about her rug pull situation while FaZe Banks tried to explain the crypto industry to her.
But the most important thing is she's back.
Right.
She's back in her life. She's spitting on that thing.
Our long national nightmare is over.
She's hawking. She's doing. She's spitting on that thing, and order has been restored.
Did she hawk or Tua during the podcast?
Hawk Tua girl breaks her 2-month silence and cries while talking about rugging. Is that all
That
right?
sounds
millions in her. Meat
sounds like a
coin.
Bonnie and Blue situation.
As FaZe Banks. Who's FaZe Banks?
Part of FaZe Clan.
Okay, I shouldn't have even asked. Tries to explain the crypto space to her. Okay, is there a clip or there we go?
Thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff
How many
and
true
they
fans?
keep up with me. We're trying to sort
She
out
has
all
no
the pieces
fans, I am
and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry.
Hey,
Don't
HR.
cry. Everything's gonna be good. We're gonna be good. And guys, listen, just as a temperature check, I just want to say, the first thing that she said to me off camera was, the minute you DM me, I really wish I just texted you and called you.
Pause. Wow. Pause.
And that speaks to me because
what
why is FaZe Banks the crypto expert here?
He's like very online in the crypto space.
Okay. All right.
Also, TJ, wasn't he kind of the guy who sketch when he was going through all that stuff. Like, didn't FaZe Banks also help him through that? Yeah. This guy just seems like
he's like the Oprah for the fucking
internet
celebrities.
Big bro on Twitter,
Big bro.
Come talk to him and he'll
walk you through
he'll soothe your
cancellation.
Your nerves.
It's good to see.
All right.
Should we also touch on the other internet celebrity who we saw yesterday?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Was I with you?
Touch on, I don't know, but let's do a celebrity.
Let's touch on
an internet celebrity.
You had gone ahead after the Mr. Edge.
Oh, that's right. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is big. Yeah, go ahead, Connor.
We're wrapping up the Mr. Edge crawl.
Yeah.
Brandon says, all right, like, I'm going to go back to the hotel. I think we went into a shop to go check out some stuff. We come out of the shop, and across the street is all of the NFL Fans of the Year coming out of a hotel.
Yep.
And we saw
them. We got eyes on
Seth.
We saw him
in the.
Did you go and talk to him?
We screamed at him across the street. I yelled at him.
Yeah.
Did he?
I go, Seth. And he turned and he's like, whoa. And I was like, we love you for the shoe. And and then he just went like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I only caught the tail end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
there
him.
That was it. That's a good video.
Good camera work, Connor.
Well, they started
right
talking.
there. Yeah. And
a massive truck pulls up right after this video ends, and then we couldn't see him for like 30 seconds. It was really
disappointing.
Bad timing. But I said this is our Colts.
I wanted to go talk to him, but he was on official business, man. They were parading the Fans of the Year through the streets, and I had to let him be. I had to let him cook, so I did. But
this is our Colts. Our team.
It is sad. We're a few months away from a lot of months, really.
Yeah.
When's the next one going to be?
8 months away.
God damn, that's too
long.
No,
7 months.
Is he doing for the preseason?
Too long.
He'll probably do one for the preseason.
He needs to do it. He needs to become a baseball fan and do it 162 times.
So we need to get expansion to Indianapolis. We need to get an MLB team in Indianapolis.
Indy needs an MLB team because I want one like every day throughout the summer.
There have been expansion teams for dumber reasons than that.
Yeah, give Seth a. All right,
is he a Pacers fan?
I'm sure he is. Yeah, or maybe not. Maybe he's just got a one-track mind, and that's what makes him so special. Is he's just only focused on winning for the shoe.
Yeah.
All right.
Final Super Bowl thoughts before the Super Bowl is played?
Well, first, actually,
final.
I would like to give a shout out real fast before I get into that. Jacob, who Blutman and I went to his wedding back in North Dakota, just got accepted into law school. So shout out to Jacob.
All right.
Yeah,
shout out Jacob.
He's not going to be an Italian lawyer, is it? Because apparently that's a bad thing.
Is this going to be like an ongoing thing where we just get updates on Jacob's life?
Yeah.
Possibly.
What about when they get pregnant? Are we going to have to hear about that?
Probably.
We're going to have to hear about the fucking baby?
Yeah. The final Super Bowl thoughts.
We're going to have to hear about the fuck.
I love where the Eagles are at right now. I wish that there weren't rumblings.
Their hotel, you mean? They're in a nice hotel?
I wish that there weren't rumblings of, like, possibly a flu, like whatever the case, diarrhea.
A lot of diarrhea.
That was happening with Penn State, too. I don't know what's going on. I hope that we can redeem ourselves after 2 years ago.
Yep.
And I hope we could get a lead, hold on to it, manage the clock, run the ball with Saquon Barkley effectively. This defense.
Oh, you're dragging.
Fire.
Score prediction.
Score prediction. I will say Eagles 31, Chiefs 24.
Wow. All right.
I'm going to say there's a safety or something weird. So I'm going to go Chiefs 22, Eagles 19.
I'm going to go Chiefs 31. Eagles 30.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
All right, we'll see you Monday.
That's the show. Anything else? You got anything else?
Go Birds.
Did you see any
last
celebrities?
chance.
Did you see any celebrities other than Seth?
Belichick yesterday.
I thought you were playing blackjack with John Hamm.
I've seen more celebrities. While you guys are, going to cool parties and Brandon's fucking, I've been seeing so many cool celebrities, and I love the city.
But that's why I asked you, and I thought
John
maybe
Hamm, Vernon Davis, Kylie Kelsey.
You've said all these already.
Kenny Mayne.
I already saw Kenny. You took that one from me. That was my celebrity. He's mine.
True.
I have Kenny, man.
But
all right.
I love the city. It's been a great week. Thank you, guys.
We'll be back in studio on Monday talking about the Super Bowl. Good luck to Connor's Birds, but more importantly, good luck to my shoes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And there's no place like home and whatever I have going on my feet. Love you guys. We'll see you Monday.
Go Birds. That's how ball's done.